The Cincinnati Bengals have arguably the best offense in the entirety of the NFL. They've got a top 5 quarterback in Joe Burrow when he's healthy. They have a top 2 receiver in Jamar Chase when he's healthy and he has a good quarterback throwing to them. They have freaking T. Higgins, who is as a fantastic wide receiver too. He would arguably be a wide receiver 1 on 20 different teams. This offense is insane just between these 3 guys. And then everything after that kind of goes downhill. Mike Gesicki's oldish. He's pretty old. He's the gritty king. Then their O-line, not very good. Not very good. Running back is all right. Nothing too phenomenal. Then they have Shamar Stewart. They gave the wrong faceplate for Shamar Stewart, which is interesting. They have Jonathan Allen. They traded for Dexter Lawrence. They have Demetrius Knight Jr., who's good. He was pretty good this year. And then after that, they've got some decent corners, but the fall off is immense. This defense is really where it needs help on both sides of the line, on the edge, on both edges. They need linebackers, kind of. They need safeties. This team is going to be a piece of work. Let's get into this. So we have just set our scouts. We're going to be simming to the halfway point of this season. This draft, we honestly have wide receiver, corner, tackle. You never know with the wide receivers because there's no way we're going to be able to pay T. Higgins and Jamar Chase for the entire career. We'll try, but there's just no way. We looked at edge. We have tackle and interior D-line as well. So yeah, see you at the see you at the halfway point of the season. Halfway through year numero uno, we are 3-4, and we've got players ready to negotiate. Ooh, looking like a lot of the defense. Who do we want to keep? Boye Mafe, free agent signing from this year. Dax Hill. I would like Dax Hill. Is he gonna be expensive? Not too bad. How much does Mafe want? Bumbleclot. I think we're better off drafting edge this year. We're going to go for Dax Hill in this case. We're going to try and sign him back. Boom. Got him back. It's exactly what we needed. Brian Cook. They want so much money. Not really, actually. Cool. We got Brian Cook back. Now, these are all just a lot of these guys are just temporary. None of them are really going to stick around too much. Like, we need a lot of new things. I don't know how much money that the Bengals have in free agency. I'm hoping it's a lot though, because my lordy lord, are we going to need it. We are going to sim to the playoffs now and see where we are at. We are 3-4, still chance for us to make the playoffs. And the Bengals, they're not the worst team. They can make the playoffs just about any year if Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase stay healthy. Their defense just lets up 30 to 40 points a game. It's actually, it's diabolical how bad they are. They just need like a good star defensive piece, which is why I think they went out and reached on Sexy Dexy, because he can flip the way games are being played. He's that good. I know that in this last year he did not do so good, but he has the potential to do stuff like that. He is a defensive game wrecker. We did not make the playoffs. We went 7-10. Unfortunately, did not make the playoffs. Let's see where we are drafting. Are we a top 10 draft pick? We are. We draft at number 9, and they have us taking a wide receiver. Don't think we are going to be doing that. 12 interceptions, not the greatest. Oop, wrong go around here. For rushing, god awful. This is horrible. We're gonna need a running back, Chase Brown. Not it. Jamar Chase has 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns. Andre ends up having 6 touchdowns, second most yards, and T. Higgins only has 672 yards. He only had 13 games played, so I mean, I guess that does have a pretty good factor. Defense, anything spectacular go down? How did Jonathan Allen, who they got in free agency, and Dexter Lawrence both having over 10 sacks, but the fall off is insane. Boye Mafe only having 3.5. Great thing we did not re-sign him. Who had picks this year? Wow, we had a lot of turnovers. The Dax Hill and Brian Cook re-signings are looking pretty solid. No touchdowns on defense, though. Had all those interceptions, not one of them went for 6. Let's jump into free agency, and we'll see what we can do there. For the rest of the players that we had a chance of re-signing, nobody looked very interesting to me. It just wasn't something that looked beneficial to me. All those guys were just not good. Let's go see exactly what we're going to need going to next year that we might find hard to get in the draft. Interior O-line. Probably going to look for a center in free agency here. On the defensive side of the ball, we might look for some linebackers, but I want to say that's about it. Yeah, we'll just go for linebackers and centers. Our safeties seem to be doing a lot better. We had a lot of picks this year, so the safeties are doing pretty solid. For our center, Connor McGovern has good interest in us. Oh, why do you have good interest in us? Get out of here. We're going for Connor McGovern here. I put him on a 2-year. I like that. Let's see. How do we compete with everybody else? Very well. It's us versus the Commanders, and he has great interest in us. What are his traits? Franchise QB, scheme fit. Ooh, not a warm weather state. As long as he's not a scheme fit for the Commanders, he should sign with us. Maybe I'll give him a little bit more money just because, to put us maybe just over the Commanders. Yep, there we go. Then we're going to go look at linebackers. Jack Sanborn is a free agent. Mario Davis, I'm good on that. I guess we can try and go for Sanborn here. We'll overpay a little bit for Sanborn. Dolphins really want Jack Sanborn. We'll give you a little fat contract here, Jackie boy. Bengals are still higher than us on that. Maybe we'll jump in and try and get Devin White. I actually might prefer Devin White over Jack Sanborn. I might offer him some more just because he's a star. He's 2 years older, but he's a star. They play better typically. 4 years. Yeah, we'll give him 4 years. 2.7 a year. He's got to come to us, right? Not guaranteed. I actually might remove my offer on Jack here and really try and jump in. I don't mind overpaying him a lot. I like Devin White. I really do like Devin White. I think he could be really good. We're just going to be competing, which is unfortunate. I want to say Connor McGovern should sign with us. Connor McGovern comes here. That's not a good sign for me. Devin White goes to Seattle. Jack Sanborn goes to Miami. Not good. We're going to have to go after none of them because none of them look very... I can't say that, actually. Zaire Franklin, he's 30 years old, though. Crap. Put myself in a bit of a pickle here. Might just have to roll with the linebackers that we currently have. That's fine. We'll roll with them. The team is not looking horrible. I think we are already ready for the draft. We got our center that we wanted. We went after linebackers, but nobody that we wanted went to our team, so let's just get into the draft. We are here loading into year number 1's draft. We are picking at number 9. Let's pause the draft and take a look at our board here. We do not know of anybody in the top 5, so we're just going to jump to our pick and let's see where any of the guys that we looked at taken. Let's see what we can get for a top 10 pick. We can get 2 first-round picks in the next 2 years from both the Bucks and the Cards. I think we are going to take this Washington Commanders trade here, go back to 22, get a second, a third, and a sixth in future years. I like that. I think all of our guys should still be there that we were looking at, as I do believe that they are. I think we're going to take this running back in Joey Klein. I like him. He's big but small at the same time. He's 23, which is unfortunate, but we do need a running back who's going to develop really well, and I think that Joey Klein will do just that. He has ball handling issues. He's got 91 speed. Unfortunately, a normal development, which really, really sucks, actually. That really does blow. Dang. I was hoping we'd have a lot better luck with that. Unfortunately, we do not. I think we will probably take edge here in Zach McCullough. He just looks like a solid player. Not the best athlete. We're going to take Zach McCullough here. Hopefully we are not reaching too much on him. We did. It's unfortunate. He does have hidden dev, though, which could mean something, could not mean something. Not having the best draft. I mean, our first pick was good. It's just unfortunate that it was normal. We're going to take Connor Wilcox here. We know that he's a day 1 or 2 kind of guy, or around 1 or 2 kind of guy. Rank 34, got him at 73. It's fine with me. Need always can have O-line. We might honestly go another interior O-lineman here. We're going to take tight end here. Not really confident in this pick. This draft does not feel too amazing. I don't know if it's just the way that we had the scouts lined up or if the draft itself just isn't very good. Because to me, it doesn't feel very good. So I think I'm going to try and trade out of this year's draft. Send this to the Titans for a 5th and a 6th in 28 and 27. It just doesn't feel very good to me. We'll take a look at like kickers coming up in this part of the draft because the Bengals don't have the best of kickers in Evan McPherson. We'll take Charles Sullivan probably. Take a look at the punters. Actually, no, we'll take Chad Madigan. Frick it. Chad Madigan. Got him. I mean, good for his rank. We'll take a shot in the dark on our last pick. We'll go D-tackle because usually that runs pretty deep in these. Is there anything all the way down here that's just like, wow, how are you this far down? We'll take this center who's a potential UDFA. We reached on him. It's fine. That's the end of year 1's draft. Oh, I lied. We've got another pick here. We'll try and trade it away for a Seahawks pick next year. Whatever. Doesn't hurt. It's the end of year number 1's draft. Let's take a look if we missed out on anything amazing. Our running back's a 77 overall. Our right guard's a 74. Left edge 72. Everything else not really all that important. What did we miss out on? A strong safety that was an 80 overall. But other than that, not a whole lot of things that we necessarily needed. So Joey Klein ended up not being a horrible pick. I will see you guys at the halfway point of year 2. Yes. Before we get to that point, this is what the team is looking like to begin year numero 2. Not horrible. Need tackle depth. I was hoping Joey Klein would play over him, but that's just not going to happen because he is a normal dev. T. Higgins goes down a dev trait on the defensive side of the ball. We're looking all right. Definitely still needs work, especially in the linebacker and the edge department, as it is lacking. But I will see you guys at the halfway point, for real this time, of year number 2. We are at the halfway point. We are 4-2. We've got 40 million to spare here. Let's see. Is there anything that or any specific person that we are looking to get back? DJ Turner is probably the only one. Probably DJ Turner and Jordan Battle, actually. We'll take an offer. You're not ready to say yes now. We can get him. We can get DJ Turner. Jordan Battle's going to be a little bit more tricky. He's unsure. He just doesn't like the team. We don't want Chase Brown anymore. We don't need Miles Murphy. We don't need Andre. Alrighty, well, do a scouting, a national focus. Make that wide receiver. Let's jump to the end of year number 2 to see where the Cincinnati Bengals are at. End of year number 2, we go 11-6. We're not the first seeds in the AFC. The Tennessee Titans are. Pretty sure I traded a draft pick for them, which sucks a lot because I was hoping that we would get good picks for that. Looking at the statistics here, Joe Burrow having probably an MVP caliber season here. 5,200 yards, 43 touchdowns to 5 interceptions, averaging 307 a game. That's way better than last year. Rushing, we don't really need to look at it. Joey Klein is all we really care about. He's not going to do a crazy amount for us probably, so that's fine. 3 receivers have over 1,300 yards. Insane. Andre, I cannot pronounce his last name, had 17 touchdowns. That's ridiculously stupid. Let's take a look at what the defense did this year. Wow, Cassius Howell has 9.5. Jonathan Allen has 8.5. And Dexter Lawrence, continuing to put up monster seasons, has another 13.5 sack season. Interceptions, we get a lot again. DJ Turner, who I'm hoping we can re-sign this free agency. Barrett Carter, Dax Hill, who I think we also, or no, it was Jordan Battle, who we're hoping to re-sign this season. Any defensive touchdowns? Nope. We have our first playoff berth here. They're missing half their freaking team. They're missing Nick Benito, Cortland Sutton, Pat Surtain. We've got to win this game. We just have to. We're just going to sim this game because I think we should win this game. I mean, Joe Burrow was putting up an MVP caliber season with the 3 of the best wide receivers in the league, and we get sent home. We get sent back in 27-21. That's going to put a wrap to, not quite, we still have the free agency, but for regular season and playoff year number 2, that will do it. See you guys in free agency. Take a look at the recap. Yes, Joe Burrow does win MVP, and some garbage team won the Super Bowl this year. Let's look at these players ready to negotiate. Once again, DJ Turner, I'm hoping we can give you a little bit more manyan and you want to come back to play for us. Boom, we get DJ Turner back. Let's get Jordan Battle back, hopefully. Boom, Jordan Battle comes back. These are pretty solid deals that we're signing these guys to. We can get Amarius Mims back, I think. Oh, wait, no, that's his 5th-year option. We'll keep him around. Andre Savias. I mean, that's not bad, but we might be able to draft wide receiver this year, which is why I think I'm going to pass on paying him. Oren Burks, I would not mind re-signing here. Boom. Another good linebacker piece to keep. And that's really all the signing that I would like to do. Re-signing I'd like to do. Let's jump into week number 1 of free agency. Take a look at what our team desperately needs. Left tackle. Holy crap, the team is coming together. We really just need like a left tackle and maybe if there's a good edge, but other than that, that's really all we're looking at. And when you look at that, Dean Dawkins is the first one that pops up, but I'm not really looking for somebody that old, but we might just try and do it. I don't think it's a good idea, actually. That's a lot of money to send to a left tackle. Is there a right tackle that we could potentially move over? I don't believe so. Is there a really good edge in this? Nothing spectacular. Honestly, we might just save the money that we have now. We do kind of need a backup running back. So maybe if we can sign somebody like Cam Akers. Throw Cam Akers a light contract to see if he wants to come play here. I assume he would. We do need tackle, though. Like, we desperately need tackles. So we will look to get DeJuan Jones up in the building, despite him not being the best. We do need him. We're the only ones offering on him. Boom, we get both. That's really all I'm looking to sign. We got 16 mil to spare. Let's jump in to the draft. We are here in year number 2's draft. We are going to just instantly sim to our pick 22. Let's see, do we know of anything that is good? We've got round one wide receiver. Not particularly what we were looking for. We will just take another wide receiver, or we will just take a wide receiver in the first round this year, just because we know that he's guaranteed round 1, and eventually another normal dev taken 2 years in a row in our first round that are the number 8. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. But we know that he's good. We know that he should be good, and we did just lose a wide receiver. Probably looking to select one of the 2 edges that we had on our board here, as I believe one of them goes and both of them went. Actually, that kind of sucks. So we're no longer taking the edge or edges that were on the board. I was looking at running backs, and there was some pretty solid ones. I don't know how our running back is going to perform. I really do believe we just need more defense. So I'm going to take Zach Eaton, who, no, he's projected round 3 or 4, so we could probably wait another round. I think I'm going to take a linebacker here in Jose Kramer. Maybe reaching on him a smidgen by about 15 picks. Not the worst. Pick again at 54. We know that Ben Gabriel's another wide receiver that could be taken around 1 or 2. Don't think we want to go that way. I think we're going to draft Javier Perez. He looked like a good running back. We reach on him. We're reaching a lot in this draft. We are not drafting well. This is rather unfortunate. Usually I draft a whole lot better than this. We'll take Carl Knott, this wide receiver. We know that he should be good enough, and the young depth isn't that bad. We reach a little bit again. That's fine. Another round 3 pick. We shall look at the tight ends. Jacob Hookland looks very, very solid. We are just, this is a horrible draft. This is 2 back-to-back drafts where I just feel like they haven't been good. Like, I can't find the pieces that I can normally find. It's unfortunate, because usually, like, it's kind of, you can easily pick out, like, oh yeah, this guy will be pretty good, this guy will be pretty good, this guy, meh. But these 2 drafts have just been horrible. Like, I can't tell who's going to be good. Or maybe it's just all the positions in which I don't need. I'm not going to take another running back yet. This left guard looks pretty solid. Yes, he was. We finally got a good pick on somebody. As we shall continue to look at the interior offensive line, because, like I said earlier, it's usually pretty good. Maybe we'll take a look at interior D-line. See if we see anything nice. Potential UDFA Dorian Trout. Take him in around number 5. He looks good. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. We'll take a kicker in Ben Santiago. We mega reached on him. That ends our draft for year number 2. Also ending year number 2. Let's take a look at the draft recap. See if we missed anything spectacular. We had an alright draft specifically. The wide receiver, the linebacker, the guard, and another wide receiver, D-tackle, halfback, all 70 plus overall. There was a right guard that was an 84 overall. This D-tackle is an 83. Right guard. It's just like all those positions that were ahead of what we had, just we didn't need them, which is unfortunate. Everything that we needed, I mean, we don't need a whole lot because the team is pretty solid, but it's hard because the team isn't, the needs that we had were not good in the draft. This is what our year number 3 squad is looking like. Nothing crazy, a whole lot of young guys. I'm hoping we play better this year. Not that we played horrible last year, but I'm hoping we can make if we make the playoffs, I will 100% play. I'm hoping that the draft is better this year for us, because that's been a big problem, is that we just have not been able to draft very well because everything that we've needed just hasn't been strong in the draft. We are halfway through season number 3. I believe it said we were either 4-2 or 5-2, which is fantastic. That is what we like to see. 5-2. We've got people ready to negotiate. Dexter Lawrence. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh boy. We'll send him the offer. I want to say yes, but I can't fully commit right now. We kind of need to keep him on the team because this is like one of the bigger parts of the rebuild, is that they traded their first overall pick this current year for Mr. Big Boy himself. We're going to try and get our lockdown center, Connor McGovern. Boom, he's back. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. As Amarius Mims, we're also going to try to get back on a 2-year deal. Want a bigger offer? Frick you, bro. Frick you. Kyle Duggar is 33. Mike Gesicki is 31. Or Kyle Duggar is 31 as well. Ooh, Evan McPherson. Man, you want 5. How about we lock you up for like 3 years? How does that sound? Okay. Just sign, bro. Just tell me you don't want to sign, or just sign. Come on. Come on. I guess that's everything that I want to do right now. Yes, that's everything that I would like to do. No. Who do I want more? BJ hit. No. We'll go after Chris Jenkins Jr. I like him. He's younger. One of the main reasons why I do like him. Cool. He comes back. We're really waiting on the big dog, Sexy Dexy, to see if he would like to come back. We might have spent too much money. Let us go to the end of year number 3. Hopefully we are in the playoffs, and we will be playing some playoff games if need be. We end up sitting at 11-6, looking fantabulous here in year number 3. Made the playoffs once again, playing the New England Patriots, but we've got to go take a look at the statistics. Joe Burrow having another probably MVP season with 5,100 yards, 47 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Joey Klein doing pretty bad. Yeah. Jamar Chase has 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns. T. Higgins has 1,300 yards and 11 touchdowns. And Joey Hartley, the rookie out of Dame, has 1,100 yards with 15 touchdowns. That's, I want to say, a guaranteed offensive rookie of the year. How'd we do in the sack department? Of course, Sexy Dexy puts up 13.5 sacks. Maybe for the third time, maybe back-to-back years, he's had 13.5 sacks. BJ Hill has 8.5. Demetrius Knight Jr. has 5. So overall, not too bad. The picks department goes down because we've been averaging an insane amount of interceptions. We only have 4 this year. Did any of them go back for tuds? Nope. Well, let's not delay this. Let's jump in if we need to against the New England Patriots in the wild card. Here we are, Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, wild card weekend. The Bengals take on the New England Patriots. Why is our mascot Laura farming? Fans are getting rowdy, looking scary, almost as scary as the dang mascot. Joe Burrow walks out, Jamar Chase. Here we go. Let's roll against the poopy New England Patriots. We are tied 7-7. They go up 14-7 just before half. 10-14 just before the half, or just after the half. Continues to be 10-14 into the fourth. We're going to jump in here. Even though there's 4 minutes left, we've got to jump in. Keep the game alive. Christian Gonzalez one-on-one on Jamar Chase on the left side of your screen. That's a deep ball. Probably a pick. It's a pick because that's all I throw. Is that Kevin Byard? Kevin Byard? Oh, no. I just sold. Dude, it was 4th down. I had to go for it. I had to go for the deep ball. Probably didn't give it to the right guy or put it in the right spot. There we go. We got to stop this New England Patriots offense here. Not the easiest task, but it's also not as hard as some teams. Demetrius Knight Jr. with the sack. Let's go. We're going to call a timeout here. The last of our timeouts. Probably should not have done that. It'd be nice if we could block this, though. They drill the extra point to go up 14 points on us with 2 minutes left. Putting me back out on offense. Didn't do too well last time. Let's stick to the easy routes that we know are guaranteed yards. But we've got to stay in the hurry up. Got to stay in the hurry up here. Does T. Higgins have a step? Oh, never mind. Christian Gonzalez. T. Higgins. Moss Christian Gonzalez. Touchdown. Oh, my gosh. T. Higgins brings life into the game. We have to go for an onside kick here for a chance to win the game. Evan McPherson nails the extra point here. This is the only way that we can do this. Oh, and they snag it right away. Force a fumble or something. That is unfortunate, as that will be the game unless somebody pulls a Jalen Carter, ducks underneath, and intercepts the ball. Sexy Dexy tried. So they may have lost in the first round once again. Kind of thanks to me. Definitely thanks to me, actually. Sorry, Cincinnati fans. I probably made you pretty mad there. Sorry about that. But yeah, see you guys in free agency. Once again, I'm sorry. We are beginning of free agency. Dexter Lawrence, we want you back, buddy. Come back to play with us. We know you want to. Boom, he comes back. That's huge for us. We're not going to accept Shamar Stewart's option. That's actually not Shamar Stewart. That's the rookie for the Rams. I forget his first name. I think it also ends in Stewart. Cassius Howell, probably should bring him back. He's a rookie this year. He'd like to play for your team. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, little bro. You weren't that good anyway. I would like to get Amarius Mims back on the team. He's young. I wouldn't mind signing him to a good contract. He's good. He's not interested in signing. I think we're going to try and target him in free agency because I believe he will be worth it. Josh Newton, you want to come back for something dirt cheap? Okay, fine. Don't come back and play for the Bengals. We don't want you anyway. Let's jump into free agency and get these guys back. We will be getting our right tackle back. He's not really interested in coming to our team, but that's too bad because we will be signing him. He can come back here and play for us. We want him back. Everybody knows that we want him back. Yeah, we're paying him fat stacks to come back. Let's take a look at the team. What exactly do we need? Not wide receiver, not running back. O-line looks solid enough. Defense looks... excuse me? Our linebackers are just insane now. I mean, that's cool with me. Probably could still use an edge piece and a corner. We'll go after a corner. Oh, Cooper DeJean is here. Hello. How much money do we have? Can we sign Cooper DeJean if we wanted? We could try. We'll send in the offer. A white boy wants to come play for us? Shoot. We're not even on the board. Oh my goodness. Terrion Arnold isn't bad either. We'll shoot our shot on him. But let's withdraw our offer on Cooper DeJean because he's taking up, quite a fat interest on that. Terrion Arnold on a 4-year deal. We're the only ones offering on him. I hope that we get him and our star right tackle back. Let's eval. We get the right tackle. Oh, went too far. We got Terran Arnold. Bang. That's what we wanted in free agency. Let's jump into the draft. Here we are back in the draft. We are picking at number 24. Let's see what we have available for us here. Anything that we know of? Nothing that we know of. Bunch of quarterbacks always. Always a bunch of quarterbacks. Von Nance. Von. Looks pretty solid. Running back. Do we really want to take a running back in round 1? We're kind of just looking to take whatever the best possible player is. That may be Roosevelt Childers or Quentin Smith. I think we're going to try on Roosevelt Childers. I don't know. Yeah, we'll try him. This is going to be a reach pick, probably a big reach pick. Nope, we drafted him exactly where he should be. All 3 years in a row, we've drafted first round normal development. That sucks. That really, really sucks. Because they don't pan out well because they're just normal development. It's as simple as that. They just won't pan out as well as, let's say, somebody who was horrible but star, as this guy looks good. Dom Hawkinson. He looks like our freaking Dexter Lawrence replacement right there. We'll look at safeties, see if there's anything here. Doesn't look like anything too impressive. Any interior D linemen look good. Dylan Street looks phenomenal. Let's get him in. Can never have too much interior D line. Didn't even reach on him. Got him better than where he should have been. You know what I mean. What position were we looking at that we thought looked to be phenomenal? He may have already gone and gotten taken. I think he did. I think we were looking at a D tackle and he got taken. It's unfortunate. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? We will take... No, we won't take him yet. Is there a running back on here that looks like they could be good? Nick Fernandez looks like he could be good, if not average. We'll jump on him here. We jumped. Yeah, that's for sure. We did jump. Gotta look at edge here. We'll go for Carson Schrock. He's 23 years old. Ranked 120. We got him at 120. Another normal development. This kind of sucks. We'll go take a look at defensive tackle because usually that runs pretty solid here at this point. As we're going to take Julian Fasano. Got him. 19 best player. Got him at 152. What are you going to do? Hey, what are you going to do, buddy? For the final pick in round 5, we will be taking... Is there a running back here? I think we already took a running back, though. We will be taking this center, who's a potential UDFA, and that'll be it for our draft. For us drafting. We'll see how we did. I am curious. This draft was a little bit better than the other drafts than we've had, in my opinion. Still not phenomenal. 75 and 75 are our two best. 73 is our third, and then we'd fall all the way to 68. Let's see what was available in this draft. As 79 was the highest overall that you could get. So we didn't do too bad. That's fine with me. Let's take a look at what the roster for this upcoming season will look like. And then we will jump to the halfway point. This is our offense. Still got the staple guys. Hasn't changed too much. We should have went after tight end, actually, in this draft. But we didn't. The defense, my golly. Looking good. Looking good for where it started. I'll see you guys at the halfway point of this season. Hopefully we are doing a lot better. Or, I mean, we've been doing good, but I hope that we can make the playoffs and actually win some games. See you guys there. We are halfway through year number 4. Let's take a look at how we are doing. Wait, why are we even looking at the halfway stats? We never look at the halfway stats. Why am I even looking at this breakout receiver? We never look at this. We don't even need it. Sure. What does he have to do? 3 receptions, 75. Brady Armstrong can do that. I've seen him play before. He can do that. We are 3-4, which is rather unfortunate. Not where we would like to be or where we have been at this point in the year. Got some players ready to negotiate. T. Higgins might be getting traded. Shamar Stewart, would you like to come back? Bro, why does every team, or why does every player be like, yeah, I like this, but just no. No. Okay, we get Demetrius Knight back. That's what we like to see. It's our good players. Barrett Carter. Why don't you come back, buddy? Boom. Barrett Carter's back. Now, Cincinnati fans, probably not going to like this. But T. Higgins has probably got to go here. Could probably get quite a haul for him. Let's go see what we can do. T. Higgins, a 94 overall. Can he even go on any team? Or will every team just go into... Of course he can go to the Dolphins. Dolphins don't necessarily need wide receiver, though. Any other team... It might genuinely just be the Dolphins that can afford him. The Saints. The Saints can afford him. The Titans can afford him. Let's see. Titans. If we were to trade with the Titans, do the Titans have a good edge that they could send over? That's really what we're looking for in return from any of these teams. Let's just look. Okay, the Browns need wide receiver. I have an idea. How about we do this? You give me Mike Lowry and a second-round pick for T. Higgins. Ooh, didn't like it. Get rid of the second-round pick. Ooh, didn't like it. I'll give you an edge in return. Shamar Stewart is kind of mean. Frick, you can't afford Shamar Stewart. How about Zach McCollum? Shoot. Oh my gosh. 30K, bro. Give me some random bum center or something. We are sending T. Higgins, a first-round pick, to our Ohio brothers, the Cleveland Browns, for Myles Garrett and some bum receivers so they could hit the cap limit. Yes, this is what we wanted to do. This is exactly what we want to do. This is the biggest blockbuster trade that we've done in this series. We've got to go adjust all the lineups to see what we're looking like. Oh no, I didn't realize he was hurt. He's an 80. He'll be back eventually. We just need the team to get carried on the back of Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, which they've done before. Now the defensive side of the ball. Dexter Lawrence is hurt too? Oh my gosh, no wonder. No wonder the team's been butt. Well, when they come back, it should be fun. It should be fun. Hopefully we can make the playoffs. Let's sim to the playoffs and see where we're sitting. Here we are, end of season 4. Did we or did we not make the playoffs? We did. We went 9-8. We snuck in magically. Got a lot of upgrades for a lot of guys. Let's go take a look at the stats for the kids this year. Joe Burrow putting up a good yardage, but the interception to touchdowns, not the best. Rushing, Joey Klein, 11 touchdowns. Yeah, that's where all of Joey Burrow's touchdowns were reallocated to. Cam Akers gets one. Hartley gets one. Cam Keenan gets one. Interesting. Receiving, Jamar Chase has over 1,300 yards, almost 1,400 yards. Joey Hartley only plays 12 games and has 14 touchdowns. That's insane. Jamar Chase has 9 tuds. On the defensive side of the ball, Zach McCullough has 13 sacks. Shamar Stewart has 7. Myles Garrett has 7. What the heck? Zach McCullough is looking like a dog. Oh, didn't mean to do this. Interceptions, on the other hand, we end up getting 5 of them. 2 of them going to Terrion Arnold, the signing and free agency. That's huge. Barrett Carter gets 1. Jordan Battle gets 1. And Jose Kramer gets 1. Last year's rookie. And we're back in the playoffs. Oh my gosh. And our sack leader is out. Are you kidding me? How did we sneak in? Because we won our division at 9-8. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Alrighty. Let us jump in to year number 4's playoffs. Here we go. Back in Paycor once again. This time against the Titans, not the Patriots. Hoping to pull out a win this time. I believe this was either the AFC championship game or the divisional game in like 2021 when the Bengals went to the Super Bowl. We go up early, but they tie it up 7-7. They go up 21-7. We can't seem to do anything on offense here. I'm jumping in early. I'm jumping in the third quarter. We have 6 turnovers. Have we thrown 6 turnovers or have we caused 6 turnovers? Because it's kind of looking like we've thrown 6 turnovers. Is Joey B hurt or something right now? And, like, what is going on here? Joey B is good. I see. We do not have Jamar Chase. I could see how that could be a problem. Good snag. He's got long hair. Jamar Chase being hurt, that sucks. That sucks a lot, actually. Dot. Hartley. He's got green grass. Not the fastest. Has 89 speed. Haven't thrown any picks, so maybe we're causing them to turn the ball over. As they're calling a timeout in the third quarter, only up 2 touchdowns. That seems like a mistake.
Here we go.
Cam Akers goes outside. Dot. We only pass the ball around here. We do not run the football. That is not something that's in our vocabulary. Cam Akers drops the ball on a first down and possibly touchdown ball. Now we're on 3rd and 9. Cam Akers is selling the bag. Hartley, big step, big gap, touchdown. Walk it in there. Put us down by 7. Let's see what the AI can do. And they get another touchdown. Are we going to march down here and score? 4th and 3.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Boom! Oh my gosh, that scared me. Touchdown. We're down 7. I hope that... Oh my gosh, they're going to block it. Oh my gosh, they almost blocked it. That would have been devastating. Is now entering nighttime here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm not selling the game this time. Let's see what our defense can do. It should be able to work its magic, and it doesn't. It just doesn't. We have to come in on offense. We've got all 3 of our timeouts still.
11. Gun.
I missed somebody who's wide open. I'm such a bum. Who else but Hartley with Jamar Chase down and T. Higgins gone? Oh my gosh. How is our defense non-existent? We have such a good D. At least on paper we do.
Here we go.
That's a pick. That is a pick. Yep. I can't go a game without throwing a pick, guys. Can't. I just sold another season. I sold another season. I'm so sorry, Cincinnati fans. That's also not my fault. I'm telling you. Cam Ward had a good game. Oh, man, we cannot get it done. Joey Klein sucked. 6 for 12 yards. Joey Hartley was the GOAT. Carl Knott was good, too. Defense. We had a pick. Myles Garrett has a sack and a half. Dexter Lawrence has half a sack. Like, we got to him, what? 2, 3, 4 times? Not good. Not good. As we traded for Myles Garrett. We actually can't pay like half these guys because we traded for Myles Garrett, which is unfortunate, but that's just the way it's going to roll. So let's advance to the draft. We're going to have one more year here with the Cincinnati Bengals. We have not made it past the wild card. I'm telling you, the last game was not my fault, though. The last game was not my fault. Our defense just sucked. I'm going to be honest, I have not done much to any scouting at all for this draft. We are just going to pick what seems to be the best player available, as we did trade our first round pick for Myles Garrett. Forgot about that. We will look at running backs and hope to find a good one. We'll take Bryce Hayes. He looks fun. He looks juicy. He is horrible. My, oh my. We're going to just end this draft. We suck. We're going to just try and win this year as best as we possibly can, and we will see where it takes us. Hopefully we make the playoffs. Hopefully there's a lot of things that go right this year because we haven't had anything go right. As the CPU drafts the 72 overall. Corner, not really what we needed though. As the Bears get a right guard at 82 overall, and another right guard at 81, and another right guard at 80, and a quarterback at 79. Nothing we needed, really. Like, just nothing. There's been no good edge drafts, and it's making me upset. It's making me upset, quite frankly, because we have not had the drafts to properly rebuild this team. I will see you guys at the halfway point of the final season, season number 5. Hopefully, we are doing great. Halfway through season number 5, and we are 4-2. What we like to see. It's exactly what we like to see. Let's see what we have for upgrades. Quite a bit here. Let's just jump to the end of this season because we don't have any scouting to do, and hope that we have made the playoffs. I'm assuming we will have. There's no reason that we shouldn't make the playoffs. We have a good roster, good enough roster. We were 4-2 or 5-2. We should make the playoffs. Oh my gosh. For the final season, we missed the playoffs at 9-8, unless we were the first round bye, which I know we weren't. What happened? What happened? How did we suck? Joe Burrow was... We had what? How did this guy had 25 touchdowns? Are you kidding me? This guy had 25 touchdowns? Excuse me? Was our defense horrible this year or something? Myles Garrett had 15 sacks. Zach McCullough had 8.5. Dexter Lawrence had 3.5. Like, what? How? Look at how many picks we had. How did we lose? We were the 8th best offense with almost 6,000 yards. We were the worst defense in the league. That would be why. Well, unfortunately, did not end how we would have liked it to. That's going to wrap it up for Cincinnati Bengals Rebuild. We literally got to jump in twice, and we blew it once, and the other time, I'm telling you, that Titans game was not my fault. The Patriots game, you can blame it on me, but that Titans game was not my fault. The defense sucked. The defense quite literally, it sucked. It sucked. I'm sorry. Have a good one, guys. Let me know down in the comments below what team I should rebuild next. Like and subscribe. Have a good one.